Good morning, dear students. Dear students, today we are going to discuss about the types of energy. Oh, Spiky looks tired. Do you know why? Because he's hungry. He did not have anything to eat. Now after eating, he's smart, he's active. You know why? Because energy is attained only from the food we eat. So, energy is an ability to do the work. Now, let's discuss about some forms of energy. We have heat energy, light energy, chemical energy, nuclear energy, electrical energy, sound energy, wind energy, kinetic energy, potential energy, and mechanical energy. There are many more types, but now let's have a closer look. Oh, we are driving and the sun is shining. So what type of energy is the sun releasing? We are going to have two types of energy here. Heat energy and light energy. Energy from the sun is called a solar energy also. Plants use the solar energy. Now we have a moving vehicle and the vehicle moves with a petrol, with a diesel, with a fuel. So what is this energy? This energy is a chemical energy. Now we have a kinetic energy. A ball is still, but when I kick it, the ball starts moving. Energy when a body is moving is known as the kinetic energy. Now the energy of a body at rest is known as potential energy. Oh, the radio is working and I can hear the music. This energy is the electrical energy as well as the sound energy. So we have two energies here. Radio works with electrical energy and the vibrations that disturbs the air particles near it is the sound energy. So dear students, this was the electrical energy and the sound energy. Now the mechanical energy. See, we had discussed about the seesaw. So seesaw works on the basics of the mechanical energy. It is possessed by a body due to both motion and its position. We had discussed about fulcrum, force and an object. So this is same. And here the person is making a paneer tikka. And which energy works here? It is the heat energy that is working. So heat energy is produced when the particles of a substance start to collide with each other. So remember, next is the wind energy. Wow, the wind is blowing the fast moving air and we are able to fly the kite. So kites fly due to this wind energy. Remember, now just see to it, some people are sitting here. What kind of energy does a body have based on its position? They are sitting still, but still the tree is still, the lady on a wheelchair is still, but still some energy is generated. What type of energy is generated? This is a potential energy. Remember, potential energy is stored in a body. Now let's have a summary. Energy is ability of a body to do the work. We have done the heat energy, light, electrical, chemical, sound energy, mechanical energy, potential energy, and the kinetic energy. So dear students, do remember, the ability to do the work is known as energy. It is a combination of energy and matter that makes up the universe. Matter is substance and energy is a mover of these substances. Always remember they together make up. So let's discuss about some different types of energies once again through a small animated video. This will make your concept much more clear.
I don't have energy to work. I don't have ability to work. I'm tired.
Yes, you're right. Energy is ability to work.
Energy is ability to do some work. Do cars also use energy?
Yes, They use petrol or gas as energy. So, petrol or gas has energy which make things to move. All things require energy to move.
So we can store energy?
Yes, energy can be stored, like in the petrol tank of a car.
All things need energy to move. Energy can be stored. Oh, I used so much force and energy, but very less work was done.
Yes, Jimmy, you applied a lot of force and you used so much of your muscular energy, but you could only move few things. Hence, less work was done. Now we would see different types of energy.
Oh, this bulb is giving so much of light.
Yeah, it works on electric energy.
Electrical energy? Hey, this fire is giving so much of heat.
This is called heat energy.
Heat energy? Okay, tell me, what energy is this?
You're doing work with your muscular energy.
Muscular energy? Oh, it is so hot here.
You know where heat is coming from?
Yeah, I know. It is all coming from the sun.
Yes, you're right. Energy which comes from the sun is called solar energy.
Solar energy.
You know, this bulb at night does not need electricity. You see that panel?
Yes.
It stores solar energy during the day from sun, and at night it gives that energy to the bulb.
Oh, so this bulb works on solar energy.
Let me show you something.
Hey, water has so much force.
Oh, this is energy of water which moves things.
This is called water energy.
Yeah, this is called hydro energy because water is also called hydro.
Hydro energy. Oh, these are big fans.
These are called windmills. They produce electricity.
Hey, listen. Wind helps in electricity also.
This is called wind energy.
Wind energy. Hey, listen. It's getting so windy.
Let's go home.
Now let's discuss the types of energy from your book, which will help in book reading. Have you ever heard what is energy? Yes, the food that you eat gives you energy. And energy gives you the ability to do the work. जो एनर्जी होती है ना वो आपको काम करने की ताकत देती है. Gives you the ability. You can do even the heavy works, right? So, bacha, let's see to it. Energy is present in nature in the form of sunlight, in the form of wind, in the form of water, in the form of kinetic energy we have, in the form of geothermal energy. So, we have many different types of energy, and we even find the various forms of energy. Dear students, we are going to discuss some of the different forms of energy. First energy that we are going to see is a solar energy. What is solar? Something that is giving us heat, right? So this solar is something that is related to sun. So the sun energy, the heat that we get from the sun is known as solar energy. Dear students, solar energy is energy that we get from the sun in the form of sunlight. And we use this solar energy for various purposes. आपको पता है कौन से purposes के लिए? Even in the solar cookers are there. You can cook food in a solar cooker. Even some solar panels are there that is helpful in providing the electricity, in generating electricity. See, what do the solar panels do? The solar panels gather the sunlight in the daytime and they provide the light in the night. See, when we say that we are hanging some clothes in the sunlight to dry, आपने कपड़े वॉश किए और उनको ड्राई करने के लिए सन में रख दिया. After some time, is it a magic? कि वहाँ पर तो कपड़े सूख गए. How did the clothes get dry? They get dry due to the solar energy. The heat of the sun absorbs the water from them. So dear students, I hope the solar energy might be clear to you. Yes, dear students. Do you know what is a wind? The fast moving air is known as wind. But do you know that this wind can generate some energy? And the energy that it generates is known as wind energy. And wind energy is generated with the help of the windmills. And this helps in electricity generation. Do remember, it is a renewable source of energy, and also it is environmental friendly and non-polluting. Dear students, windmills use the wind to generate electricity. Do remember that. And this energy is derived from the fast moving air, which we called wind. Now, let's move over to the next one, and that is known as a mechanical energy. But what do you mean by a mechanical energy? Mechanical energy is associated with an object due to its speed or due to its position. You know, mechanical energy can be of two types. One is the kinetic energy and other is a potential energy. See to it. What is kinetic energy? When a car is moving, the moving object is showing which energy? The kinetic energy. But when you are just sitting very quietly, then also you have some energy stored in you. और वो energy जो हम store करते हैं when we are sitting idle, not doing any activity, is known as a potential energy. It is similar as when we stretch a bow, it stores the energy which is called a potential energy. Now, dear students, I hope you are clear. Kinetic energy is the one when the object is in motion, and potential energy is the one when the object is in rest. Now, let's move ahead and we talk about the geothermal energy. बच्चे geothermal energy कहाँ से derive होती है? Geo means earth. So it is derived from the heat produced by the earth. बच्चे, do you know that there are some hot springs? So hot springs के अंदर we have the hot water and the steam coming out. So at times this is also used to produce electricity. ये भी एक तरह का renewable source of energy है, and rainwater stored in the ground gets heated up because of the heat produced by the earth, and then this energy generated is known as a geothermal energy. Now, dear student, let's talk about the light energy. See, I'm just lighting a candle, or even if I just light a bulb, what is going to be produced? Or even if the sun is there, so which type of energy is produced in all these three cases? It is the light energy. So, bache, you should be remembering, light energy is a source of energy which we use to see the objects. Some sources of light are bulb, LED, burning candle, and even the sun. Now, dear students, let's have one more form of energy, and that is a heating energy. But have you ever seen or have you ever thought कि how does the chef is making a food? If you have to make some paneer tikkas, how do your mother make the paneer tikka at home? So when your mother is making a paneer tikka, she is doing it in the furnace, right? So furnace के अंदर जो light आती है या जब हम gas stove को on करते हैं, that energy is a heat energy. Do remember, paneer tikka is formed only due to this heat energy. And bache, just try to understand, if you are just warming some water, so that water gets warm only due to the heat energy. So do remember, heat is a form of energy and we use it for many purposes. And what are the purposes that we use for? Like cooking food, warming our house. आप heaters को on करते हो जब ठंड का weather होता है, तो then we are using the heat energy only. So heat energy is produced when we burn a coal, kerosene or a petrol, right? Now, bache, let's see one more thing. Do you know the flowing water? Flowing water has a real speed, and the energy that is produced from this flowing water is known as a hydro energy. And do remember, this is also known as a tidal energy. So, do remember, due to the speed of this flowing water, electricity can be generated. We have some tidal power plants that generates the electricity. And remember, this is also a renewable source of energy. Now, dear students, we have a party at home, and one party that is going to be bashing out, that is going to be banging out, is not without a sound, the sound of a music. So from where do we get the sound of a music? The vibrations that we have. So this is due to the sound energy. So bache, you should remember that the speakers produce the sound, and the energy that is a sound energy that is generated. Sound is a vibration which is generated through a liquid, a gas, or a solid. And sources of the sound energy are the musical instruments, radios, and even the music systems. Now, dear students, the last energy is the electrical energy. I just want a charger to charge my mobile. So which energy am I going to use? I am going to use the electrical energy. So dear students, whenever the electrical charges move through a wire, it is called electricity. So appliances that we use in our home, the washing machine, like the washing machine, or you are using the geysers, or you are using a tube light, you're using a bulb, you're using a fan, you're using the heaters, they all work with electricity. So the energy produced is known as the electrical energy. Now, dear students, to remember, whatever we do, we should actually not let our energy destroy. That's why we all the time tell you, please switch off the light when you go out of your room. The light should not be on, the TV should not be on. So whatever is on, you should switch off and then only step out of your room. Why do we say that? Because we have to conserve our energy. So it only changes from one form to another. The total energy of an object never increases or decreases. That's why it is said, always save the energy. So you also think about the conservation of energy, about saving the energy. So remember, according to the law of conservation, energy can neither be destroyed or it can neither be created. It only changes the form from one form to another. I hope the whole section is clear. Now I am just putting off the lecture. Thank you.